going on, you guys?
What's going on? What's going on?
Welcome back to our channel.
How are you guys doing?
Well, guys, we had a really wonderful weekend with the kiddos this weekend.
It's been great. It was
so
awesome.
Nice.
Being able to kick back, relax, play some games with them, do some activities, and
I baked cookies and did some crafts with the kiddos. They had a really great time with that. But it rained cats and dogs. I mean, it was just pouring down from the sky.
It was pretty intense and insane, but it was a good test to see, you know, how is our floor / ceiling for right now gonna hold up to all the weather and everything else.
We got any leaks?
Right.
That, you know?
We do have one little pinhole, but that's honestly, it was insane. Like, it was a good test, and that tiny little pinhole, for that to be it, and that's it. I mean, it's not meant to be a roof, and for us to get it like that, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
A tiny little pin drop, like a drop every 5 minutes. Type small.
Yeah,
like,
super duper small, to where it was, I mean, if we weren't looking for a leak, which as soon as the rain started popping down, man, Gary and I, we were like, oh, now is our chance. We're gonna go around the basement and see if we could see any leaks now that we're fully in here. And there was just that one little tiny drop, like maybe every 5 minutes. And it was in the doorway of the utility room, going from the laundry room into the utility room. The rest of the basement has stayed perfectly dry. But Gary and I did and do have plans to use up the rest of our materials to make sure that in this next season, we stay dry in there and that we're ready for winter and everything else. So that's the first thing Gary and I are going to start working on today.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's after this weekend, it was beautiful and wonderful. And with that storm, it is bringing in a cold front.
Yes.
That's supposed to be lasting for tonight into roughly about like Wednesday morning.
Yep.
It's supposed to hit a little bit on Wednesday, but this weekend is calling for a 60 at the low for the nights and whatnot. So.
But tonight it's gonna get down to like 31, and
Tuesday is 26.
Night, yep.
Something like that. So
it's gonna be freezing, and we're gonna definitely have to do some work. But before we get into any of that stuff, we're going to take care of that little pinhole and make sure that everything is extra secured in our basement's roof / cabin floor. And we can stay nice and dry and keep on keeping on down there. So you ready? You want to get to work?
Yep, let's get it.
All right, let's get it. I got all the water swept up off the top of this thing. The very first thing that Gary and I are going to get to working on is we still have quite a few tubes of that liquid flashing. So Gary right now is getting the good old caulking gun ready to go. And we're going to start liquid flashing around the entire building again. So Gary did pick me up this tool right here, and this is supposed to be used when you're using caulking. And this little rubber spot right there goes right in between the cracks, so I don't got to use my finger. I've never used it before. I might start using it and then decide to say and go back to the finger. I don't know. We're gonna try it out and see how it works. It was like $5 at Walmart, so it's worth a try.
I'm really excited about it, just mainly because it's a new tool.
Yeah.
And second, it's got the caulk remover too.
Yeah, it does, this little metal piece.
Which I do not need to remove the caulking for this guy. I should be able to apply right over it, so. It is good and clean. Let's get her.
All right, so right here in this crack where the zip tape meets the Advantech, that's where we're actually caulking in. We've already done it once before, that's why it's black, but again, it does not hurt to do it a second time. Ooh, look at that, look how smooth that goes on. Nice, it's clean too.
Here, push, try to give it, yeah.
Spreading it.
I like that.
I might be done using my finger.
I like that.
That looks good, dude. Do you have deja vu?
A little bit. A little bit.
At least it's not roasting hot when we're doing this. Temperature today is gorgeous. Hard to believe it's gonna get freezing.
Try 100 times to pick myself up off the floor, 'cause I'm falling into pieces. No, not anymore. I bounce back like a rubber band. Think fast, 'cause I'm coming back. Let the past fade away like my summer tan. Find the life that I never Try 100 times to pick myself up off the floor, 'cause I'm falling into pieces. No, not anymore. I bounce back like a rubber band. Think fast, 'cause I'm coming back. Let the past fade away like my summer tan. Find the life that I never had.
No, she ain't the prettiest, but she gonna get the job done. Utilitarian. That's all that matters.
Yes. Hook that thing on there.
It's alright, how about that?
That looks good.
Alright.
All right. One. And we've got those 4 right there. And then this side will be done. So. Nice and over it. Be careful, baby. I know I do it, but be careful. It's perfect height though. Probably a little bit more than I needed to put on there, but duly noted for next one.
Alright, I think that's,
That's good though.
yeah, I think that's all right.
Nice. All right, let's go do the front because, be careful. Let's go do the front side real quick and we'll work our way around to where it's only, or the back side I don't know. This side over here. Okay. Let me cut this. There. Huh.
It's a vlog.
It is.
It's a vlog.
All right.
Hi, Arizona. Well, hello, Arizona. Hi, sweetie pie. Cute. Hi, Duchess. Hi, Arizona. Babies. Okay. This one's good.
Nice. This is going to be in the way. So, let me see. I'm curious if I can move it this way.
We're gonna have to set up this ramp again.
Oh. All we need it to do is be out of the way. If we broom that, that should be far enough, I would think.
Yeah.
Because it's just the cracks. So you can broom that guy up. And then that should be alright. The satellite's somewhat in the same spot. But
We have to get it to reposition itself.
What did I come here for? Was it just to see through? Like a dusty window. What's on the other side?
Mel is all set up and she's gonna paint the crack. She's painting the spot where it was leaking before.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow
So-
it on here first.
Don't paint yourself in a corner now.
No, I'm gonna start. Go,
Yes.
down all the lines.
I'm giving
I should end here.
I'm just giving you a friendly advice. I'm like, don't paint yourself in a corner now, all right? So
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Not even
Exactly.
myself.
So just get all the creases as best as you can, baby. And I mean, there's only a third. We only have a third. We thought we had 2/3.
I'm gonna make it work.
We got a third. So
I'm gonna make it work.
get the areas good. And I'm gonna get to work on the other spot.
You did it, Gary.
All right.
Teamwork makes sense.
Dream work. So I'm gonna tackle this guy real quick. So basically, I got the foam. I like using this Orbit 20 mil PVC pipe for this guy versus the aluminum. Aluminum is cool and all, but this is a lot thicker and will really make sure that it's not going to, leak or freeze. I've used it in Arizona. Same temperatures pretty much. Didn't have to really worry about it or deal with it. So I'm hoping this will work. We'll see.
I took a drink out of the darkness. I saw a shadow on the corner. She was drinking Coca-Cola, calling a bluff on Dionysus. But his cool somehow stayed ice cold. Why are you here in this desert? Tied to the mast like me, holding a purse of 7 spirits.
see.
Well guys, I got all of the cracks and crevices painted on the top of the roof slash flooring. So I know that it's gonna work out really good because we only had one tiny little drop that was leaking, but this should help protect it even more against any other future leaks, and it should stop the one little drop that we already were having. So now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna go over and see what the heck Gary's up to. How's it going, babe? You know what they say, if you can't duck it,
Forget about it.
that's right. Well, there she is, guys. A whole roll of duct tape and a lot of visqueen later.
A lot of insulation.
And a lot of insulation.
A lot. That's like R26 value. It shouldn't freeze. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
I'd say it looks pretty good. I think it's gonna work out really well for us. Literally has to last for like 2 days.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Because all that's got to go when we go to do the concrete.
Yep. And luckily for us, the freezing temperatures are only gonna be around for 2 days, and then we'll be able to take it off, do the concrete pad, and then shortly after that, we're gonna start building up the well house. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited. The well house is going to be a community build. We actually have plans with some friends, Denise and Marcel with It's All Grady, and they are working on a basement right now themselves. So I really feel for them because they're doing like everything that we did last year. That's what they're doing right now. They're digging out all the plumbing and digging out for all of their slabs and everything that they need so they can start their block work. So we kind of talked with each other and decided that now would be the best time for them to get their hands on and play with some block. And
So I'm looking forward for them coming out.
yeah,
And as soon as we get done with that, more on the community build aspect, Anthony and Roxanne over at Country Road Care are going to be doing the roof and the door.
Yes.
And insulation.
yes.
So,
So there's going to be 3 different people going on one little well house. So it's definitely an all hands on deck situation.
yeah.
So
It's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's exciting. I
It is.
can't believe that it's going to get this freezing in the middle of October.
yeah.
I was expecting, at the end. But it's a fluke. Whatever. It's going to only last for 2 days, and then it's going to warm right back up. So
Yep.
it's a good time, and it's a reminder to everybody, hey, winter's coming. It's right around the corner.
Winter is coming. Winter is coming to the 41.36.
Yes, indeed it is.
So, well guys, since we got the main well done, now we got to work on our pipes over here for the basement. This is where we're going to be hooking up the filtration system. But again, we got to pour some more concrete and
also in the middle of doing the project itself. So
Yep.
now it's a temporary situation that we're gonna do again.
Yep. So you ready to fix it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get it set for overnight.
Let's do it.
Got the skizzers.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. Can't stop staring.
Watch your shoes.
You've put a spell on me. And I hope
Thank you to Anthony and Roxanne for their leftover insulation.
the way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. Greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Well, I don't really need this guy. We're not staying in the trailer anymore. We don't need water hooking up to the trailer. And we're not really running any water or staying and keeping the temperature inside the trailer. So, this thing's got some pressure on it. So basically, what we've got to do to winterize the trailer, since we're not staying in it, we're not running water all the time, we got to disconnect the actual main water, drain all the water ports completely away from having any water in there whatsoever. With this being off, that guy's on there. It's fine. I have no water going in there. That's all that matters. So now that I have no water coming to the actual trailer, basically you have two ports underneath your trailer or RV or anything like that. That will be your hot and cold water. You want to make sure that you fully open those up and let all the water get out, as well as open up every single sink and drain and everything. I've already done that, so I shouldn't have to do that right now. I'm going to triple check all that. But the main thing I really need to do is in my hot water heater. When you go to winterize your trailer, do not forget to open up your drain port in your hot water heater. It's this guy right down here. Every single hot water heater has one. Yes, I got the right size. I don't have to go grab one. So this is the main. I've already got the power turned off, which I highly advise turning off the power before you start messing around with anything. Can I get it by hand now? Alright, this see you come just to get wet. And that bit of water right there will freeze. And kaplooey goes your pipes. Can't happen to this guy. And it just takes a little bit. I don't know if you guys know already, but you know, just like heat rises, water expands. Well, this guy, you can go right there. And I'm just gonna leave you. Alrighty, well, that's just gonna drip out and do its thing and drain out the rest of it. So we should be good. So now I've got the water turned off for the trailer. I've got the water drained for the hot water heater, which that's the big one right there. I do not want any water whatsoever. So next thing I've got to do is I've already turned off the propane, so I don't have to worry about that for the trailer. I've got to go over and actually mess with the well and get that thing going. So let's go over there.
So to those that don't know, we do have 2 wells on the property.
Yes.
The well that we're going to go deal with right now is our camp well, which served us, both Country Road Cure and us, the whole time we were living at camp. This was the first well that we had on the property, and it's a great well. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It's just that we didn't want to pipe all the way from over here to our building site. So this well is actually going to serve a purpose for us at camp later on down the road.
Yes.
We're going to be still utilizing camp for visitors and stuff like that. It's not just going to be for visitors, but in the future, like the long game future, we do plan on this well servicing our livestock animals, which
Yes.
will be also on this kind of end of the property. So for now, since it's not serving camp life and we don't have any real livestock and all of that, yeah,
Might as well just turn it off and get that just sitting there.
yeah,
You know?
winterize
I
it.
just want to make sure that the water is turned off and we're not having any water going through any of the hoses or anything. So, let's see. Water is off. The well is turned off at the electric pole as well. So, that's it. This one's all done. All, good. We just need to get the other well and filter house done. All right. Well, we got both wells done and everything else.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
we're ready for the freeze. Bring it on.
It's gonna be good.
We should be okay. I mean, realistically, the measures that we took today is obviously for short term. It only has to last us until this freeze is over with. Hopefully we'll have at least until the end of this month to make things a little bit more permanent. But I think that this solution that we came up with today is going to work for this freeze.
Heck yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm happy you got the APOC on there. We
Yeah.
got that tiny little pinhole leak. Like,
Closed.
so tiny. It wasn't even like, I mean, it was a leak. You can't say it wasn't a leak, but
It was the smallest
it was
little
the
drip.
smallest little drip.
Yeah.
And now it's definitely sealed. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
if it comes back, well, we know where to hit it again.
I don't think that's going to be necessary. We
don't
went
think so.
around on the whole outside with the liquid flash. I did the APOC again. Got all the well, you got that well wrapped. You got those pipes wrapped. Went over and turned off the water. I mean,
Yeah.
took care of the trailer. I'd say today was a really successful day in preparation for this really cold weather that's coming up on us.
Yes.
And we're ready to tackle some other projects without being skeeted and skirted starting it tomorrow. So
Yeah, I'm super happy. I'm excited to be able to have some cold weather
Yes.
and be able to do some project outside
yes,
without roasting my butt off.
I'm looking forward to the
So.
seasons changing too. This has actually been really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy that we got everything taken care of that we needed to today. Got all the things checked off of our list.
Yes.
We're gonna start it again tomorrow. Got
Oh,
lots more to get
yes.
done. So we will. We're gonna call this a video. I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today while we got some things done. We're gonna be back at it with some more projects. Hopefully, no more bobbing and weaving. Hopefully, we'll be able to stay on track a little bit. But you know, that's what happens when you live out here and doing what we're doing. So
Oh yeah.
I want to say thank you guys again so much for watching today's video. And until the next one, we hope you have a good one.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.